Hey, what's up guys? Pure T here. Today I'm going to talk about understanding calories and macros. These are basic things I feel like everybody should know about their nutrition, and a lot of people don't know about these basic things. You're working out and you don't know about your macros, you don't know about calories and how they work, so you're not gaining the weight or losing the weight you want to lose. You're not reaching your fitness goals as fast as you want to because you don't know these simple things. So I'm going to go over the basics. These basics will take you a long way, I promise. Now, calories are made up from three things: protein, carbs, and fat. Well, those are the main three things. You got stuff like alcohol, but I'm not going to get into that. So 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So I'm going to talk about the importance of carbs. Carbs is your body's preferred source of energy. Your body can also use fat and protein as energy, but it won't do that until you've used all the carbs that you consume. Now, carbs is broken down into glucose, which is needed for energy production in the body. And there's different types of carbs. You got complex carbs and you got simple carbs. Complex carbs have a lower glycemic index. This means they absorb really slowly. These are going to be foods like brown rice, sweet potatoes, yams, and pasta. Certain kinds of pasta, not all. These complex carbs will generally be higher in fiber, and since it absorbs so slowly, it gives you a sensation that you're full. These are really good for energy utilization. And your simple carbs will be your stuff like white rice, your regular potatoes, and stuff like that. The second macro I want to talk about is proteins. Proteins are basically the building blocks for everything in your body. Proteins are made up of amino acids. Amino acids make up the proteins. Whenever you consume protein, it's really good for muscle retention and muscle recovery. Whenever you don't consume enough protein, your body will go into a catabolic state and start eating away at the muscles that are already on your body to be used for energy, and you really don't want that. And if you're working out and you're trying to recover faster, I really recommend you getting from 0.7 grams of protein to 1 gram of protein. For women, I think it's 0.5 grams of protein to 0.8 grams of protein for every pound that you weigh. So you can calculate that. The very last macro I want to talk about is fats. Now, before I talk about fats, body fat and dietary fat are two completely... Now, before I talk about fats, body fat and dietary fat are two completely different things. Fat only makes you fat if you don't utilize it as energy, so it's really important to fit it into your calories in a way that you're burning off the calories that you consume from the fats. So there's good fats and there's bad fats. The fats you want to take into your body are monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat. You want to take in omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids. Fats help with everyday bodily functions. They help with cognitive health. They help with brain, heart, joint, skin health, all those things. So don't ever completely cut out your fats. You need those, but just make sure you make it fit into your calories. And you want to stay away from things like saturated fats that you find in, stuff like chicken, red meat, stuff like that. You can consume it, but you don't want to get too much of it because it's not good for your heart and stuff like that, not good for your cholesterol. Okay, and the last thing I want to talk about in this video is macros. Macros are your protein, fats, and carbs, like I've already said. And every gram of protein and carbs are 4 calories. Every gram of fat is 9 calories. You should aim for 45 to 55% of carbs, unless you're doing a ketogenic diet, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. You want to consume 20 to 35% of your calories should be from protein. 20 to 30% should be from fats. 5 to 35% of your caloric intake should be protein, and 20 to 30% of your caloric intake should be fats. Now, for tracking these things, I really recommend you guys get this app. It's called MyFitnessPal right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put it a little bit closer. And this app is really good. This is the name right here of the app. And it's going to tell you how many calories you need to take in, how many protein, carbs, and fat you need to take in depending on your goal. And the most important thing about carbs, protein, and fats is that you have to hit these macros consistently to hit your weight goals and all these other things. So I really recommend you guys get this app. It's going to help you a lot. You're going to learn a lot about your foods that you're taking in and how some foods might have a lot more calories than you thought, or some foods you're not getting as much protein as you thought, So I really recommend you guys to get this app. And another thing, instead of focusing on counting your total calories every day, I would set up a goal for carbs, protein, and fats every day, because at the end of the day, that's still gonna make up the calories. But me personally, I feel like it's a lot easier, to just add up the carbs, like if, for example, if you eat oatmeal, you say, hey, this amount of oatmeal is this amount of carbs, and then say these eggs are this amount of protein. And if you're hitting your macros every day, 200 grams carbs, 150 grams of protein, 90 grams of fats, whatever your goals are, it's a lot easier to do it that way, because then you're getting, if you're getting close to those macro goals every day, you're gonna get around that caloric range that you need to maintain, gain weight, or lose weight. So I recommend counting the macros over counting the calories, because it's still counting the calories, if that makes sense. So yeah, get this app. These are the basic things that everybody needs to know about macros. I'm not going in depth, I'm just telling you the basics that everybody should know. Hopefully these goals will help you. Utilize them, use them every single day for your fitness goals, your weight goals, whatever you need. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make a lot more nutrition videos. I'm gonna put them all in a playlist. They're gonna be really organized. So if you like this video, you can subscribe, leave a comment of a video you want to see next, or anything like that. Yeah, thanks for watching. I would really appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe if you like it. So thanks.